Hello, my name is Paul Felbinger, and today we'll be discussing my turning point story from the mastery class, Professional Development and Leadership. When I get into the industry, I would like to start off as an assistant producer editor on feature films, then work my way up through the company from there. I've always loved films and the behind the scenes and how they create the magic within these movies. My love for film started long before high school, but it was during that time that it was more distinct. I love the culture of the film industry and want to be the one who brings together the resources and solves the problems that creates the magic that is within these movies. What draws me to this position is the joy that it brings to anyone who watches these films. In the book Mastery, Robert Greene discusses 5 strategies for finding your life's tasks. In the first strategy that he talks about, return to your origins, he essentially refers to getting back to what you instinctually fell in love with as a child, that subject that fascinated you the most. A quote cited from the book states, "As you become more sophisticated, you often lose touch with these signals from your primal core." Greene is saying that you need to sift through all the new interests and tasks that you've done throughout your life to get back to the root of what you loved as a child and rekindle that connection. In his second strategy, occupy the perfect niche, he wants you to find a field that you love where you can utilize other interests and incorporate them together to create a field study that is very specific and narrow to you. In either direction, you have found a niche that is not crowded with competitors. You have freedom to roam to pursue particular questions that interest you. Greene states that it is okay to pioneer your own interests and create this new field that allows anyone to flourish in their own self-indulgence. Greene's third strategy, avoid the false path, demands that we don't let others' fame or wealth influence us away from our true path that's set for us in life, by not being tempted into being complacent with the journey that is not truly satisfying and fulfilling to us. A false path in life is generally something we are attracted to for the wrong reasons: money, fame, attention, and so on. Greene's reasoning for this strategy is due to him wanting us to focus on a predetermined life path and not to be pulled away from it, because we are destined for great things if we follow our true path set forth for us. The fourth strategy in Strategies for Finding Your Life Tasks is to let go of the past, to disconnect from the preconceived notion that we are supposed to do something that does not further ourselves into the future of our journey, but instead it hinders our true potential in life. We must let go of that weight that is holding us down. Your eye is on the future, not on the past. Greene says this with conviction because we are not controlled by our past mistakes or paths that we travel and must break free of the past so we can continue towards the path that will take us to joy and satisfaction in what we are interested in. Greene's fifth strategy is to find your way back. Find where you decide to come back to the path of satisfaction after being on a journey that chases after false fulfillment, interests that don't truly provide the internal satisfaction that is needed. The road to mastery requires patience. When we deviate from the proper path and want to try something new only to discover that it was a waste of time, then we can return to our natural path. But this journey is one that requires patience and focus in order to gain mastery in a subject of great interest to us. These strategies can apply to all people and the journeys that they are on, and I believe I have finally made it back to the path that I was destined to be on and pursuing that major interest of mine, film. I originally went to a community college right after high school, but didn't know what subject I wanted to master at that point in my life, so I chose a school and a major in the pursuit of a bachelor's degree, but wasn't the most interested in the subject. Then I passed and got a degree in waste management, which I would then go on to get a job using that degree by dealing with hazardous waste at a manufacturing facility. But over time, I came to realize that the path I had chosen wasn't giving me any kind of fulfillment that I needed. So I had a change of heart after a film locations tour down in Atlanta, Georgia, and decided I wanted to join the film industry. And I learned that I was following a false path that had distracted me from the path that I was destined to be on. My dream career would be an assistant producer or editor with a major film studio, and eventually work my way up through the ranks to the top positions. A few factors that can help me achieve this dream career would be to help other students edit their small and bigger projects, whether they're in the bachelor's or master's program. Another way I can achieve the dream career of mine would be to work on APN sets, helping out their students to produce their shoots, providing resources and assistance where it is needed. Doing so will help me to be more organized on set and understand the set calls and know what to do for production of the scenes.